Hello YouTube, here we are. We have ourselves a start to another vlog. The day for me has been, well, a bit already going, but hey, it's the way she is. And yeah, welcome to our vlog. So, here we go. Well, of course, last night we had freezing rain roll on in, coated the entire area with a nice coat of rain, which of course then froze and created wetness and ice all over the highway. As you can probably hear in the background of the vlog right now, it is kind of freezing rain type snowing right now, and it's winter type of weather. I don't know if it's going to, warm up and go away for a couple more weeks, or if this is it. Some years we end up in what I call a deep freeze before winter hits and sets in, where it's just nothing but cold, no snow, no nothing. And then other years it kind of does this back and forth a bit, and then winter hits and then it stays. Well, got the Princess Auto Flyer shot, which is definitely a bonus. Got her all queued up on my editor. Have to run her through the editor and get it good to go to the YouTubes. The video is going to be a little bit late today, but I guess that's the way it is. Given the situation, the way things are going, I guess that's understandable. I just realized that the Maxwell's World 6 years on YouTube anniversary date, is coming up, or by the time you guys see this, will have come and gone. It was, October 19th of 2010 when I started the Maxwell's World channel, and since then we've been through, quite a bit. So I'm going to probably do some kind of video hopefully this year. I don't remember now if I did one last year or if it kind of was what it is. This year is a little more crazier, but I'm going to try to squeeze something in. May not be the grand celebration that I was hoping for, but I guess, it is what it is. Well, of course, I got a text today from more family that want to meet up for a little bit of a get-together, so it's kind of weird how something like this tends to bring family together. Even family that really haven't talked to you or you talk to them in a good 20 years tend to come together at a time like this. And I don't know if it's because they're trying to make up for lost time, or is it because we realize as a human being that life is short, and regardless of what's gone on in your past or in your parents' past or their past, it shouldn't affect the next generation, and I know all of us have family members that you may or may not really want to talk to very often, but at the same time things can change really, really fast, and that really gets a person thinking that maybe they should call some of those family members that they haven't talked to in a lot of years. Right now everything's going good, the way things are supposed to go, according to, my dad's wishes and all, but as long as everything continues the path the way they're going, everything will be great, because, it's going according to what my dad would have wanted, or what he did want, because I'm following a book that he wrote detailing essentially what his wishes are, his final wishes would have been. So, and I know exactly his word for word what he would have wanted and things, and he didn't get into detail in saying that so-and-so wasn't allowed there, or everybody has to wear pink hats. But I suppose if those were his wishes, then those would be carried out, as well. When everything was coming to a close there, I believe it would be like a week and a bit ago, and he was in the hospital for 2 weeks, I didn't exclude any of the family members that were wanting to make the trip up. Because, well, if things did go south, then they needed to have their peace. They needed to be able to be said what needed to be said to my dad, regardless of what went on in their past when they were younger, or in their teenage years, or whatever the case may be. So those family members that did come up, well, they definitely got to spend the last, few remaining, days with Dad. And those that didn't, well, for various reasons, whether they couldn't come up or they didn't want to come up, it is what it is, right? Through the last month, you experience a lot of things that really make a person question a lot of the things that, they used to think in the past. And, maybe, I don't know, maybe all of this is just emotion talking and emotional feeling, but, there may need to be some changes coming in the future on certain things. But again, it is what it is, one step at a time, one day at a time. I'm gonna go run that video through the editor, get things started to upload to the YouTube. By then it'll be time to head her out for the coffee type of thing. And well, next thing you know, it'll be back here, it'll be dark, and time to shut her on down. So, you guessed her, we'll catch you all later. Well, hello YouTube, here we are. Little bit of an evening update. Well, of course, the day's been going good so far. Like I mentioned there in the first part, got the Princess Auto Flyer shot and a couple other things underway. Well, went to go edit up the Princess Auto Flyer. However, had a little bit of a issue with the computer. I was trying to open the editor, and the editor wouldn't open, which is nothing out of the ordinary for the type of editing program I use. It seems to do that quite regularly. And 9 times out of 10, by restarting the computer, the editor starts working again, and then everybody's happy. However, by restarting the computer this time around, it said something about configuring updates 1 through 5, do not shut off or unplug your computer. So okay, I've seen that message before, that's nothing out of the ordinary. So just let the thing do its job, took the dog for a walk, whatever, did a few other things. And then I thought, well, 20 minutes or so, I should be able to be half edited the video. Oh no, the computer had other ideas at the time, so pretty much 45 minutes later, and the little thing is still spinning around at step number 1, so it didn't even do anything. So of course, it said not to unplug or power down, so you do the, opposite to what it says, and restart your computer, and then everything pops back up the way it's supposed to be. So before I went and opened the editor, I checked to see if there was any updates, and sure enough, there was updates to do, so I manually, or by hand, did the updates needing to be done. Then I opened the editor and got the video edited. Currently it is running. Currently the program is rendering right now, so once it's done rendering, then I will restart the computer, and then the Princess Auto Flyer video should be able to be, starting to upload. That's the way she goes. Sometimes the best of intentions end up being the hardest. And I thought, getting this done would be the good thing to get her done at, but sometimes things get in the way, get pushed aside, and then when you're in a rush, kind of like this, that's when things tend to happen. Well, currently it looks like we're getting some more kind of ice foggy rain rolling on through, so that'll make the next round of highway travel rather dangerous for those on the road, but I guess those who travel know what they're doing, and you drive reasonable and everything should be okay. Still haven't headed out yet to meet up with family. That's coming in about another two or so hours, so we'll get cleaned up here, get that video starting to upload, and then, well, head her on out and see how far it goes. So yeah, you guessed her, we'll catch you all then. Well, hello YouTube, here we are. Little bit of a closing update. Well, of course, went out for coffee or so with the family, and well, it was nice to meet up with them. A couple of the members I haven't seen in probably a good 25 or so years, maybe more. And you know how life is, right? Eventually they won't be there to coffee with, and it's good to make, well, you know, try to get contact again with them. They were cousins to my dad, which basically means that they grew up, you know, just the next lot over or the same house. So in their early years, they were very, very close. And, you know, they were in town and wanted to get together, and, well, hey, you know, it was nice to coffee with family. Sharing stories about, well, you know, the good times, about, you know, things when they were younger, about mischief and all that. And I would like to try to get a compilation together of all the photos, stories, and that kind of to keep it going for the younger generations, because, well, someday, you know, they're not going to be there to retell them, and when that happens, there's going to be a whole gap that the younger generation, like, you know, my age and younger, will not know, and there'll be no record of them. And then that way they're there, right? So if you choose to read it or look it up, then, well, it's all there and good to go. I'll pretty much afterwards stopped by the old Walmarts, picked up a couple of goodies to get on through the next couple of days. Headed on home. I got a notification that my upload has finished, so I gotta go publicize it, make it all live, and then it's good to go. Tomorrow or the next day, I got some running around I'm needing to do, as well as I need to film that Maxwell's World 6-year special. Again, it's probably not going to be as detailed as I want it to be, but again, it, well, will be what it is. So, pretty much going to end her all here. Today was a good day, tomorrow's another one, and around we go. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.